Hello Animorphs fans and welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. I'm advertising one of my fanfics today because I finally got around to proofreading and editing it. I did release it a few years ago, but there's a lot of grammatical errors and what have you. And yeah, this is the newly updated version. The artwork is this here by the excellent Char Reed. The book is number 58, The Negotiation. Also, this is the logo for my fanfics, Animorphs New War. And you soon realise that the crescent moon in the middle's actually got a purpose. But yeah, that is the cover. So you got Cassie on the front because it's narrated by Cassie. The first of this particular series narrated by Cassie. And you've also got the War Commander Torturan on here, so on the back and on the front. So it's called The Negotiation, and for a very specific reason. So there's going to be spoilers now for not only this one, but the previous 3 books. So 55, The Interrogation, 56, The Deal, 57, The Abduction. So spoilers for those 3, and then sort of spoilerish for this one. So I do recommend going and reading these, of course I do, because they're my fix, and the more people read it, the better, in my opinion. So, spoilers for at least those first 3 books. So the Animorphs have been tasked by the Andalites to kidnap a Kelbrid high-ranking military official in order to clear their own names for the theft of the original ships in Book 54, The Beginning. Calm down, cats. Freaking running past the camera. Like Billy No Brains. Showed him, didn't it, my dear? So yeah, up to now, what's basically happened is the Animorphs have found out basically that the One belongs to the Kelbrids, and they live out in a place called Karitlip, which is the Kelbrid planet. They found out some of that information from Visa 3, so they know that they have to get back into Kelbrid space if they want to find Axe and go find out more about these Kelbrids. In order to do that, they went back to the Andalites and said, basically, you know, we need a way to get back into space. Can you do that for us? And so the Andalites say, yeah, we'll do it, and we'll drop any charges on you, so long as you do us this favour and take a Kelbrid officer. So the Animorphs in Book 57 go and do that. They go to Karitlip and take a Kelbrid officer who turns out to be a Kelbrid named General Lupio. And they take him back to an Andalite dome ship in this book. Now, the vast majority of the book takes place on this Andalite dome ship. I believe it's called the Steadfast. I think it's the Steadfast. But they're on that ship, and it's all about back and forth with the Andalites on how they proceed with the next step. That next step being a negotiation with the Kelbrids for Axe. The problem is there are a lot of complications that come into play, and it all takes place in this book, and it becomes a big event at the end of the book. Very much a political skeeving sort of thing in this book. There's a lot of character stuff, a lot of talking, and a fair amount of backstabbing and meanness going on. I'm quite proud of this one. I think it's better than Book 57, which if personally, of all the books I've done up to like 64 right now, I'd say Book 57 is probably my weakest. But I think this is where I start to really get into it and start really feeling where I'm going at this stage. Because before that it was a bit, well, where do I go with this? Where do I go? But I think from this point on, certainly I'm getting really comfortable with developing the characters, including the newer characters. So Jeanne Gerard, by this point, I think I'd figured out where I was going to take her. And Book 59, which is the next book in the series, really delves into the Jeanne Gerard character. This is building up to that again. There's a lot of Jeanne Gerard stuff going on in here. And she's probably my favourite character so far. I've had a lot of fun writing about her and the things that she's getting up to and has previously gotten up to. But yeah, this one will be available on fanfiction and an archive of our own. The problem with fanfiction, of course, is the thought speak quotation marks don't really work, so I've got to use double brackets. So if you want to read it with the proper thought speak marks, I'd recommend go reading it on an archive of our own, which will be in the description. But also, if you prefer fan fiction for whatever reason, there's a link to that one as well. I hope you enjoy this. Please do leave your feedback if you enjoy it. I thrive on feedback. In terms of what I'm writing at the moment, it's been a while, because obviously I've got like a million jobs to do. So I don't find that much time for writing, but the plan is to get all of these proofread and edited and re-uploaded. It also gives me a chance to refresh my head going into book 65, which I have big plans for, and I'm looking forward to writing that one. Animorphs UK 2 is finished. I'm just waiting on a commissioned art piece to come through, and then I can advertise that one alongside Animorphs UK 1, so you're going to get 2 up in 1 up there. But I really like that one as well, and it connects to this quite neatly. Might not seem that way at first, but as you delve into it, you probably think, oh, actually, that's where it's going. I hope, anyway. But yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy Animorphs, the New War Saga, and this one in particular, book 58, The Negotiation. Cassie narrates. The next book after this is The Cult. Probably one of my favourite titles of the lot, and it's a Jake narration. So that one, give it a few months, and I'll probably have the similar video for that uploaded. And I hope you continue to join me on this journey. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Please go read. Links are in the description, and remember to keep watching the videos on this channel for all my Animorph stuff going on. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time. Ta-ra.